How are your aspirations changing as your experience grows?
I'm less interested in achieving just for achievement's sake. And that has a long-term impact on my aspirations. There's a lot of focus on achievement and what your next job is going to be, or your salary, or whatever different metrics people use to judge themselves. From my own standpoint, my aspirations have focused less on the judging and more on who I am as a person, and trying to take a long view of the type of person that I want to be, building that in my life, and really being thoughtful about what kind of person do I want to be, and then letting that filter through achievements and through actions and that type of thing. That really is a consequence. But really worrying about, how much am I achieving, and how do I measure up against, maybe my peers, or just this concept that I've always have of even achieving greatness. I think that's a whole lot less important to me now than it was previously.
What has been required in making that shift, or taking that next step in how you think about your aspirations?
I think anything major in life generally needs some sort of fire to be lit underneath you. And going through my career post-bachelor degree, I was very entrepreneurial, but it was a lot easier just to wander and maybe not have a direction. And I had a general sort of sense of, I wanted to go here, I'm interested in this, but I didn't necessarily have a direction in my 20s. And I did fine. I think I can say that. But coming to graduate school, and really, especially business school, was an interesting exercise, because they encourage you to take stock of exactly where you are and where you want to go. And you're kind of, at that point, it's an inflection point. So you really have to make a decision. Where do I want to, what's the arc of my career? It follows less of where have you been and kind of building on that. It's more about where do you want to go right now? I had a lot of trouble with that. I had a lot of trouble seeing kind of what I wanted to accomplish, the type of person I wanted to be. And that made for some difficult sort of, I wouldn't say a crisis, but I'd just say difficult conversations I might have had, or kind of, it put me in an uncomfortable spot. Maybe that's the way of answering that. These questions were being asked, where do you want to go? And I just didn't like having an answer, or I didn't like not having an answer. And so that realization really allowed me to talk to people, and then do a lot of reading, and figure out this is the type of person that I want to be, and think more about these issues.